What's up, guys? It's back with some more RA content. We have another 1v1, and once again, it is going to be Biasao playing in blue as Germany. I feel like if I really wanted to, I could have nothing but Bia, Prince P, and Licky Luke cast, and this channel would go on indefinitely for year after year after year. His opponent today, playing in his rustic clay color, it's going to be Bete. He is Russia, so we have an ally versus Soviet matchup here, which is always nice to see. We are on Schwerpunkt from Pink Thought. This game always produces pretty quality games. There's so much going on with the early game with the oil derricks and your little dance of the communication center, which way you want to go. And then just got these two oil derricks in the back, which tend to change hands quite a lot, or get killed off instantly. And the expansions are, pretty much laid out. You don't really want to go to this one first. You got a double mine here, quick move out here, easily establishes this. This flank is, kind of protected, and this comm center does help. So there's a lot of different things you can do on this. Definitely a tech favorable map. Tier 1.5 always great. Tier 2 always going to be good too. So hopefully we're going to get some very interesting stuff going on, and we'll have to see how this game goes on. It looks like Bia is going to push this comm center first, and Bete is just going for more macro, getting his oil derricks first. Not a bad idea at all. Two oil derricks really helps you smooth out with that double ref build, and certainly helps a war factor first type build, and even tech rushing. It can be a big difference maker. The only time you don't really need it is if you're going like 3 ref, and that's just because you're going to have that extra spike of income early with that third harvester. Looks like Bete is full on his rifles pretty evenly apart. It looks like he's actually, he is going for a war factor first, so I was wondering why he was a little light on the rifles. So keeping some of them back here in case Bia goes in for a quick base push, which totally is possible, especially with the first rifles. It's very easy to lose this oil derrick too, especially because you just want to get all these rifles all across the map, and you can just sit right here and kill it. Oil derricks make it a little bit faster too. Bia's got quite the army here, so he's definitely going to be able to push Bete out. Bete is going to get lucky and probably captures first. And he went for a harvester first. Had that been a flak, he probably could have denied this little push here. I mean, if he's going for ABC, no, it's going to be another harvester, so he's just heavy on the eco. He's going to get his engineer out of there, assuming he moves it away. And there it is. But Bia is going to be free to take that oil derrick. If an APC comes out, or a flat comes out after this, he might be able to do something, but don't think he's going to be able to save it. Down here, it looks like, just standard double ref play, and he's going for harvester first as well. And there is that flak. It's 10 seconds away, but that cap is already started. I think it's 8 seconds to cap. I don't think I've ever actually timed a capture, to be honest, but it feels like it's forever when you're capping. When you're not capping, it feels like it's instantaneous. So Bia does get out of there scot-free. This flak's probably not going to get anything at all, but Bete does still have his engineer, so if he sees that there's absolutely nothing and scouts it, he's got a decent chance of coming and resecuring it. There is going to be a ranger out for Bia, of course, so he's going to be able to kind of contest that, although rangers contesting against flaks and engineers are always a gambit. It takes so little to kill a ranger, and it's so valuable to keep alive, so probably not the best idea. Bia's going to come out here, and he's probably going to scout that Bete's not here. That might be somewhat strange, but he does know that Bete had this captured, so he's expecting his engineer to be over there. But I mean, oh no, Bete left his engineer all the way up here, so yep, Bete is gonna scout out for rifles, see nothing, and his ranger is pretty far away. I don't think it's gonna get there in time. It should see if Bete just wants to kill this, or maybe move his engineer, which is off in the middle of nowhere. But SD already out for both players, and it looks like Bete is slightly ahead, just about 10 seconds, so that is a little bit nicer. Imagine his economy has scaled just a little bit better. He's actually a little bit behind Biasao, so maybe just better control on his harvesters. I mean, Bete is up to only 4 harvesters, and I guess that makes a lot of difference. So the fact that he's only, about 1,800 behind is not bad at all, considering he's down a harvester. You expect a little bit more with being on 4 harvesters. MC is out, I feel like, kind of late too for having 4 harvesters. I feel like he could have got out much sooner. He does have barracks advantage, so he is going to eventually pump out more infantry than Bia, but I don't know. This is a little bit strange, but it's alright. Army values are pretty even so far, Bete with a slight edge, and just the barracks helping there. But once these Beta tanks start coming out, then that really evens things out a little bit more. Heavy tanks a little bit more expensive, obviously. Bete gonna come in here. kill this comm center. Nice flak scouts right here. Oh, double flak scout. Okay, that could have slowed his build down a little bit. 2 flak scouts that I missed. That's I think they're 15, 18 seconds apiece, so definitely can slow you down. It's 1 harvester's worth for sure. Bete very quickly moving out his main MCV, not a bad idea at all. I don't like that ST placement. That is right in a gap of commonly attacked areas, and it's very far forward. You know, keep that by your barracks, keep it by your war factory. Sure, if you lose your war factory, you're gonna lose your SD too, but it stops like any cheese play where this is, you could just lose your SD for free and then they can get out, and then you're gonna be stuck on light tanks or whatever faction you have for a while. A little poking damage here, not much going on. Bete not using flax to their fullest potential of scouting, but neither is Bia. Little flank here, and there is some rifle scouts, so Bete should be totally aware of this. I do like that he's rallying his army kind of in the middle. It's, you know, kind of where you expect an attack to be. 1 rifle scout here would probably be pretty good, or leaving 1 flak there. Looks like he's going to leave it. Nope, he's changed his mind as soon as I say something, so get a little bit more active with these flaks. Do like that. And once again, Bia quickly moving out, dropping some buildings, and going. Oh, that range is getting close, but he is going to see the MCV and the push out there, so that's going to be interesting. And he did see this little flank over here, so Bete not getting overzealous and overcommitting. He's kind of staying in the middle, using his tanks to screen. I don't know why I can't talk always, just the way I am, I guess. Pillbox here going to go down, and I think it's kind of hard to say who's going to win this engagement. Bia's got a lot more, I think, but Bete has a really good concave. MCV support probably going to be a big difference maker too. Looks like the attack and the back is going to hit at the same time. Ooh, radar coming out, but Bete doesn't have any more tanks in the front, but neither does Bia. And the pillbox is not going to help in time, so Bete taking a pretty good engagement there. He's up about 2k now. This attack hitting the back, oh, does get a harvester and gets out of there free. But Bete is probably going to lose this. Oh no, maybe not. He's got enough here, I think. That heavy tank was just out of reach, but there is only 1 rocket. And it gets killed, not crushed. Unfortunately, Bete's attack is finally running out of steam. Everything goes down there. 4 heavy tanks lost. That is a lot. And 1 harvester killed over here. So Bete taking a pretty significant lead, I think. Still only on 1 to there. He's choosing to get the comm center first. I mean, sure, why not? And now there is going to be a base push. The radar is powered down. Oh, that MCV is kind of dangerous. I don't think the flak can kill it in time. I know the flak's just going to have to retreat there. Oh, Bete did catch a piece of this army, but it looks like he missed it on the move command. He was focusing, probably keeping that flak alive. Radar does go up and sees that that MCV has at least moved away to see a power plant and a turret, so it's a dangerous position for sure. And it is unfortunate that he missed a lot of this army. That could have made all the difference. Got 2 rockets here and a few flank towers, but he's definitely hurting on the economic front. I think he's down to 5 harvesters, where he is on 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that 3 extra harvesters is a lot. First V2 out here, since he is tier 2, and looks like he is quickly tier 2 as well. Probably saw it with that scout MCV, the main MCV as it to be. Not sure what happened to Bete's army over here, just kind of stopped. MCV's not deploying yet, and it's unfortunate. He's 25 seconds away from rest, so I guess it's not a big deal. Is going to see that there is an army here with that flak. That is nice. He's going to get some poke damage. V2 caught on move order or attack order. Nope, looks like it's just targeting that turret. Not a bad idea at all. It's unfortunate that you just can't see that MCV. That'd be a great target for the V2. But that turret is going to go down. That's going to be nice. Oh, Bete's got to back out a little bit. Now he can go in. Just got to get that heavy tank in front, though. He's taking a little bit of loss, but so is Bia. There's 4 medium tanks there, and that is a lot if they get their ass moving. Bete using the harvesters to crush. He's going to lose both of them as a result, but he is going to clean up the army a little bit easier than it would have been without. So, yeah, Bete, huge on the army swing here. Ooh, great V2 shot. Alright shot. Looks like the V2 went down with Blackhawk as well. So Bete's going to start bleeding that army lead. He's only just under double army value lead, but you know, Bia is definitely in a little bit of trouble with the army front. I think he's fine on the economic front. He just needs to kind of macro out of it. But if Bia attacks, or if Bete attacks on this left side and this right side at the same time, that can be very tough for him to rotate towards, especially when he has basically 3 medium tanks to his name in the ground and 2 artillery, which are not very mobile at all, despite their name. Oh, flak does get a Blackhawk. That is great, and he's going to get a harvester there. That is great as well. I think this harvester on the right side got pushed back, and now PD is in the middle of Via's backside base, where the radar is, which is a really great grab if he can get it. And there's only an A gun ready, so yeah, he could lose all of this here. 2 Blackhawks could make all the difference as well, though. So you have to on par. He is. Scatter command, not the right call there. He just needs to target fire those Blackhawks, but 2 heavy tanks are going to get out at the very minimum, which is nice, and you can harass them in the back line there. Bet 2 Yak going back to the SD. I'd like to see that. Radar was getting pushed down with the artillery, but it looks like the Blackhawks and the artillery went down to some flax there. That army value starting to creep back up for yeah, he is ahead by just about 1k. 2 heavy tanks in the back. Oh, it's backside army finally finding a mark again. A good reaction there by Biasao, instantly pulling that harvester away. I like trying to kill the ref here. I don't think it's going to happen with the Blackhawks. All he needs to do is pretty much attack move from this north side. He's going to be fine. But he does get the ref and gets out of there temporarily. And the heavy tanks are still alive, so they can go back on this right side. Get some more harvester harass. All the rockets going down there. Just as soon as send 1 or 2 medium tanks. Maybe using the Blackhawks would be a better idea. So now Bete is kind of pulled out of position here, but I think he's going to be okay. Oh, the flak goes down. That's unfortunate. Some of the Blackhawks have some ammo, and there is some artillery, so he's going to take a few losses here, but not terrible at all. Losing a harvester a little careless. Pulling off all these harvesters a little bit careless. That was a bad W select. It had to have been. That's going to slow down his eco tremendously. He does have a lot of power too, which could be a problem, but I'm not sure. Bete establishing back on the right side, still not established on that double mine there. Oh, that harvester going down to 2 heavy tanks. That is brutal. The economic swing is probably pretty huge if I look at the earnings graph. Yeah, Bete just absolutely going down. Oh, gonna lose 1 Blackhawk, maybe a second one. Nope, gets good crashes, and now once again Bete's on the back foot. So I like this game so far. Going back and forth, heavy tank on this backside too. Killing this old Derek, not a bad idea at all if he thinks about it. You know, it's just free money that you're letting your opponent have. Oh, another harvester going down on the backside. Yow, that hurts. Bet 1 on that heavy tank. Okay, I like this. Bete pushed a little too far back into space, so he's going to lose at least the ref here. But he is going to get the artillery, and that is an important piece to get. He's got about 5 seconds to decide what he wants to do here. Looks like he's going to try to turn and fight. Not a bad idea at all. He has the armor advantage, and he's got a pretty decent angle where Bete is stuck in the back. And he's getting out of vision of there too. Going in for the crushes. Not getting too many at all. Oh, I think the crushes might have been a little bit of a mistake there. If he keeps pushing, he'll be fine since Bete is not moving, but loses a lot just to a static army there and retreating half his army away. Trying to go back in, but man, I don't know. Tank on the backside going down here. 2 heavy tanks still immobile in the bottom. I'm not sure what that Bete was shooting at, but he was shooting at something. Killing this radar would be a great grab since it is a forward radar, but I don't think Bete has enough. I think he's a little bit too concerned with his earnings graph as well. Still got the army advantage, which is nice. Destroy loss looking pretty similar. Slightly better for Bete. I think he's been a little bit better in the control. And these harvesters hunting has been really good. Splitting off 1 heavy tank here, and it's just going to miss that radar to sight range, which is nice. But I think this other heavy tank likely to go down unless Bete is super on top of his game. We'll have to see. Nope, doesn't look like it's going to get away. Oh, of course, as soon as I say that is when he micros it away, but I think Biaso's going to be able to run it down. Just didn't pull enough away. Might medium tank first trouble. Yep, he does, so not the worst trade out in the world, I guess. And a little flank over here, and finally an airfield out for Bete. It's had tier 2 for a while, but just now getting airfield. While the Blackhawks could go in there and kill everything. There is only 5 rockets and a flak. That is not a scary amount, especially for 6 Blackhawks. Not sure if Bete remembers that he has that army up there. I think that's been up there for a while too. And that heavy tank getting forced off. Oh, gotta kill the flak. Oh, 1 more shot would have done it. Needs to get that back on the SD. And Bete really needs to crawl here. Maybe place a ref here and get some defenses on this side. And you can take the middle. His power plants are in a very vulnerable spot too. And I don't think he has, he does not have a whole lot of extra power. In fact, he's almost capped out on power. He's been a lot more active with his MC, I feel like, than Bete. In fact, BD's just kind of been going back here. I feel like I missed another flank here. Maybe it was this one going back in. BD has a lot of aura in his main base. His army has been stuck in the middle for quite a while, and it's very hard to force yourself to split off an army, but this little army split off here is empty somehow all of his army, which is kind of crazy. And I mean, with that artillery there, he could stay there indefinitely. Maybe slowing that ref if he has vision of it would be really good. He does not, unfortunately, but that's what Blackhawks are for. Oh, we might see this radar go down. Yep, he's gonna target it. Is BD going for tier 3? No, not yet. I don't see tier 3 out either. Radar goes down, so he's back to tier 1. Instantly building tier 2 again, not a bad idea at all. One single rocket down here, I do like this too. It's a lot harder to kill something, obviously, than a tank, because, you know, one Blackhawk's easily going to kill this, but it's also a lot easier just to forget about it. Less expensive for you too. You know, having these tanks in front is really nice. Ooh, big attack here, but there is one artillery. If he can get some good target fire, but he also has a ton of Blackhawks. Unfortunately, not all of them have ammo. Artillery is getting out of dodge, but he's going to lose all his Blackhawks, or at least a few of them, and definitely an MCV. Oh man, but that artillery escaping gets a great hit up to efficiency 2. Not a great hit on that second one. That one should be pretty good. Yeah, okay. Gets him out of dodge again. Oh, that Blackhawk flirting with danger. Oh, goes down, unfortunate. This artillery is the man. It's just stutter stepping back almost. Just takes forever to turn around. Misses that shot, but that artillery staying alive is definitely helped make that less painful than it was. Now Bete attacking here on the right side, and Bia is just... I'm not sure what his army is, but it's not on the ground, that's for sure. Decent use of the Blackhawks there, getting all the rockets. Should probably focus on the heavy tank, I'd say. You know, it's a waste of their ammo, but that's the only thing that's really a threat there. You can kill a bunch of rifles easily enough. 19, 7, 9, 1, and 5. So he's got medium tanks and he's got Blackhawks. Bete definitely has a much stronger army, although he's almost 6-1. And I mean, part of that's just probably because the Blackhawks have been focusing on his rifles. So transition to Flax would be a great idea. Getting some tier 3 out would be a fantastic idea, getting that IC going. But none of that yet. Both these players are just completely starved on economy, although somehow they're floating. But I think their earnings graphs is just, yeah, continues going down. There's a lot of harvester harassment going on this game. And Bia really needs to remember this army. That could be making all the difference there. Either, you know, bringing it back into the fold is just a lot of his assets are up there, or just sitting right here getting 3 harvesters would be really great. BD rotating to the left. Artillery is getting repaired. I love to see that. Absolutely love it. But there is 5 Blackhawks. Unfortunately, one of them is without ammo. Oh, and BD is attacking here on the right side, killing Comp Center. Going to be able to cut right through there and probably go for the harvesters. Yep, exactly what he's doing. But Bia is going to go in here, killing another rocket soldier. There's, I think, 3, 4, 5 left there. Fortunately, Bia has nothing on this side, and it's another big attack. Losing 2 harvesters. Third one's going to go down for sure. Pillbox is on the right side, not hitting anything of importance, but the artillery did rotate over here, so pure artillery. Doing a lot of heavy lifting for Bia. There's one yak that could end its life, but we'll have to see. It looks like he... Oh, we got tier 3 out for Bia. I'm not sure what that MC was doing over here. Maybe... Oh, yeah, I probably got built from there. B2 reveals that there's an army down there. Let's see if Bia wants to respond to that. Oh, the yak goes down to 3 rockets. That's unfortunate. And the Blackhawk flock is back up. We're like 1/16 of a Creo. Not a whole lot. Blackhawks at all, to be honest. Big flank over here. Not sure if it was trying to hunt down that army or if it was just waiting in the wings. But Tanya is out. This could be a great target for Tanya. Losing 1 harvester. I mean, he's got plenty of extra harvesters. He just needs refs at this rate. He's gone to 4 refs, and one of them is about to go away. And all 3 refs are now in kind of poor positions. Bete, I think, a little bit scared of the Tanya. Ooh, nice little attack up here. Gets a harvester. Probably going to get a second harvester. Nope. But Bete can definitely push in there for at least a little while. This army getting cleaned up here. Probably use those Blackhawks. And now Bia did go in here. Looks like he doesn't get much this time, but He has a secondary army over here, and there is enough rockets that maybe could cause some type of damage. He is also still pushing in here. That MCV is under threat, although IC is out, and BD does have some army coming in. Heavy tank's still alive. Oh man, hate to see that. That could cause so much damage. Another attack over here. Tanya leading the attack over here. It's just flanks, 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 boys. Nobody wants to base push. Nobody wants to direct attack. We're just going to go all the way through. Tanya killing all its infantry. And I don't... Yep, BD does see Tanya, but he's not crushing her. Oh my god. She finally goes down to a flame tower, but now all the army's dead. Bete has all these Blackhawks. This is... Oh my god, he's losing harvesters left and right. There's so much going on in this game. My brain's melting. I think Bete is definitely firmly in control here, although he's losing harvesters himself. It is 5 harvesters to 3 harvesters. That is dangerously low levels for Bete. Once you get down to like 2 or 3 harvesters, you just need to stop everything and rebuild your economy and pray that your opponent doesn't push you during that time, because you cannot survive on 3 harvesters, not during the late game at all, even with IC, which is currently powered down. Blackhawks have been doing a lot of heavy lifting. I wonder if that artillery finally died. I don't see it anywhere. It must have died and I missed it. That is sad. Probably died over here. 2 heavy tanks sitting there. Killing another harvester would be really good. I mean, he's only up 5 to 3, so I guess being down 3 harvesters isn't the worst thing in the world, but Mammoth tank coming out too. I don't think that's the right transition right now. Just more refs, more harvesters, building Mammoth tanks, building refs. I hear pair drop coming. Fortunately, there's not a lot there. I don't think I heard Tanya again yet, so yeah, I guess Bete can probably just sit back and macro up, kill some of these tanks that are waiting on his ore fields, and he'll be in a really solid position here. Really only needs to attack with these Blackhawks. Killing structures would be great. Refs obviously super important. The last thing he really needs to do is focus on the army with Blackhawks. He's got enough there. Ooh, IC is going to go in, scare off some of those, but oh, he needs to move that MCV. He's not going to move the MCV. I think it's too late. MCV is probably going to go down. Oh, it's so close. It's going to go down. Ah, it goes down. And he loses a Blackhawk. That was pretty close to, like, going horribly for Bete, but manages to get out there. He's going to try to stay here. I don't think he should. The Blackhawks are going to come in. There goes all of his infantry. There goes a really expensive Mammoth tank. Well, unless Bete doesn't kill it, but he should be able to. Finally goes down. I don't think the mechanic is going to get there in time. Bete is so broke. He's down to 6 harvesters now, so he went up 1 harvester, but he did lose a very valuable ref. And still no harvesters on this backside. This little detachment over here. Not doing anything. Just denying that ore field for now. 2 Mammoth tanks. This is pretty much all of Bete's army. He's got 1 heavy tank that he's repairing, which is nice. His engineer is still alive. No sneaky shenanigans with engineers. Could be capturing an oil derrick. This radar is in such a weird spot that it could be easily forgotten. Somehow this tech center and SD still staying alive. There has not been a whole lot of attacks here at all. It's been just flanks, flank, flanks. And speaking of, we got another flank over here. Bete will probably see it. There you go. Target those Blackhawks on the heavy tanks. You might as well. The time it takes to, you know, do some damage to that and refill is less than it's going to take to just send them all back and wait for something else to get there. Yak could be sniping some Blackhawks if he wants, but it looks like it's just on a scouting pattern. 1 harvester going down there. Yak getting out of dodge. That AA gun taking a huge chunk out of it. I think he did see where the tech center is finally. Yep. Just Bete. Just, yep. Biasao also knows where. At least the IC does not see the tech center. It's usually a good bet that the IC will be around it, unless it's like a panic place to the IC. There is a lot of Mammoth tanks coming out for Bete. His army value is a lot lower, and again, that's probably just a lot of Blackhawks, but this is really tough to deal with. That is a lot of rocket soldiers too. He's got to be almost 1-to-1. 40 to 15, so I guess he's closer to 2.5 to 1. Not terrible at all, it just seems like a lot. Maybe he's got a lot of rifles somewhere else, yeah. Just up here in the top. Hey, Biasao killing an oil derrick in the back, not a bad idea at all. Sending a lot of army to do it, but still probably worth it in the end. So, Biasao's gonna enjoy that extra oil derrick for free. Bete's gonna attack here, but again, Biasao has been mirroring him, and there's a lot of Blackhawks to deal with. I mean, even the Mammoth Tank should be scared of that amount of Blackhawks. But Bete really needs to use everything and go in all at once. We'll have to see if he can get a good angle on the infantry. Oh, the IC goes off. He needs to retreat, I think. He's going to go in, try to kill the infantry with target fire. Losing 1, 2 Blackhawks. 3, 4. Oh, he's going to lose all of his Blackhawks and not get a whole lot. 5. Oh, and 6 goes down. MCV does not get away. That heavy tank being hero. He's down to 1 MCV again. He's finally going to repel back, but honestly, he could stay with those Mammoth tanks if he wants. If he's smart and just kites with them, he won't lose a single one. Looks like he might lose 1. Might lose 2, since that one decided to go forward. So a little unfortunate there, but I think he's doing alright. So I think Bete back in control of this game. And Bete is still going to try to push, but it's not going to go well for him. We're at 26 minutes, and not a whole lot of tier 3 for Bete at all. He's built 1 Tanya, and that is it. He's been stuck on tier 2. Oh, Bete is having power problems cycling through. Getting pushed off on the right side there. Bete also having power problems, sells off the AA gun. Probably put that low power for now. His army dancing back out. Again, I like that. Bete is trying to come over there. Another advanced power plant going down. I don't know. There's only about a 3k army difference, so that's not terrible. Economy, Bete is so far behind. About 3k behind per minute. Although he is super broke. He has got like a 3k float, which can quickly disappear. His harvesters are just locust mining everywhere. Still only has a bunch of poorly placed refineries. I mean, this one's fine. This one is definitely panic placement, probably from, yep, right there, just off the war factory. And this one doing a lot of heavy lifting, and this one's not bad. Just that ore field is pretty far away, and Bete is quickly approaching it. And of course, this nicely placed refinery gonna go down. Blackhawk has no ammo. It's probably gonna go down, but Bete was on a move command, lucky there. Another artillery, see if it can be heroic again. Harvester going down on this right side. Bete pulls it away instantly. I don't think, yeah, that harvester's out of move command. It's not even on ore. It's unfortunate. I think radar is gonna go down here, and that's gonna hurt just for the GPS. GPS is definitely ready. There we go. There's Tanya again. A little late to the party. Radar jammer would be fantastic with here, but she's just building another medium tank. Radar is going to go down. Bete is attacking up here, though, and there's quite a few harvesters. Bete pulled some of them off, but losing the war factory would be really great. It's only his 1 war factory. Let's have to see what Bete wants to do. He's probably focusing somewhere else. Yep, he's going to go for the war factory. That could really hurt Bete. He's going to get 1 more heavy tank out, but he might instantly just lose this heavy tank. He doesn't have full radius to protect his SD, so he's going to lose his SD too. That's going to reset him. Definitely going to go down. Oh, IC on the heavy tank. I think IC on the SD would probably have been better. He is going to get out with a little bit of his army there. Lose probably 1 more medium tank. Yeah, Bete can definitely stop this. He's going to lose a lot, but 2 artilleries, Tanya, and a bunch of medium tanks definitely can deal with that. Just needs to be careful not to lose Tanya trying to chase too hard. Man, I just had the weirdest audio bug, and that threw everything for a loop. But we got a longbow down, so that's cool. Bete's retreating here. Tanya's gonna chase. If Tanya gets too far, that could be pretty bad. Artillery staying in the back. Yeah, Bete's kind of in a rough spot right now. He's got the 1 MCV, he's got a locust of harvs, he's getting attacked on this left side too, and that's like, he really needs to hold this position, but his army is all the way on the right. Hello? Oh no, the longbow, no! Oh, the longbow goes down. Yeah, he's gonna lose all this, he's gonna lose a few harvs too. Oh, starting to look pretty dire for him. He can push back a little bit there, loses a big chunk of his army. Nice little tank flank here. Maybe a decent tank flank there, but oh, he's gonna lose his MCV. That is his 1 MCV. And I think Bete is gonna be in serious trouble there. He needs to rebuild his MCV. Bete could totally just go in, kill the Texter, that SD. Probably that power too. Yeah, if Bete loses that power, then he's going to be really struggling. He's going to be on basically 2 power plants for a whole lot of stuff. It's looking pretty rough for Bete right now. Tanya could be his saving grace, but I'm not sure he has it in him. Build a medium tank right now. I think I'd like to see MCV after this, especially since it sees low power. Oh man, 1 minute and 2 seconds for a medium tank is a lot. Well, that Blackhawk going danger close just to kill something. Gets out, half health. This army rotating it away again. I think he got scared away. Medium tank got scared away there. Oh, that pretty good IC right there. Oh, Tanya gets crushed too. Oh no, that's... I don't think it could get worse for Bete right there. Heavy tank getting some crushes too, because why not? Artillery killing some of his own units. Ow. That IC was well worth its weight in gold. And Bete has a pretty big army here in the back. Medium tank gonna go poke in, maybe get a harvester if it's lucky. Just in range of those heavy tank or flank towers, gonna get pushed back there. It's got this army up there too, but Bete is totally aware of this, and Shockies are now coming out. So we're seeing the tech transition from Bete. The Tesla death ball is timer starting. This attack getting completely throttled. Tesla coil getting a decent shot off. Another shot on medium tank. Bete, I think he's got enough here. No IC, so it could be a problem maybe with these artillery. It could be different. If it lands right here, that could be really good. It's so juicy. Those shots not bad. But those shots missing completely, and all of his army is pretty much gone. And this Tesla tank not even gonna die. Oh, gets one more fuck you with the artillery. Probably gonna survive one more Tesla blast just because it was vetted. It's gonna get away. Well, there's 3 medium tanks here, but again, British Shockies and rockets. The Vet 2 medium tank going down in just a second. That's unfortunate. I think that was it for Biasao. He fought violently. His harvesters acted like locusts, but he can't recover from that. He's gonna build Tanya one more time because why not? No MC for him. I think that was definitely a mistake. He's been low power this entire time. MC could have changed everything. Maybe repairing that could have changed everything. Since yeah, he's low power by just six power units, whatever power scaling units are in Red Alert. He could have been getting that MCV. Instead, he's gonna lose 2 harvesters here. Tanya's running in a little too close. Surviving for now. Goes down IC to boot just because you can. And there goes the last of his power, and there goes Biasao. So that was a very flank heavy game, which you know happens a lot on this map. It is very heavy on the flanks. Not a whole lot going on in the middle, to be honest. I expected a lot more battles here, maybe some base pushing, but sometimes just how the cookie crumbles. Still a fantastic game nonetheless, and I'll see y'all next time.